Hey, don't be doing that. We're getting some fertilizer this morning. One of our mini jobs today. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I got a mark with the paint. We're getting dang close. Oh shoot. Paw.
You'll make it. That's good.
Look at that. That's fresh string, never been used before down in there.
As compared to this one.
You got 10 ends. Morning folks, we're moving right along on the next big project, and that's a big concrete pour for a bunk line. We're laying the form in, got one side done. We just gotta throw this other side in and then start screeding. I don't know if we'll get to that today because we want to get switched over to spreading some fertilizer. 112 foot. We just gotta pull the gravel. We went 13 foot wide, 112 foot long. We got 110 foot of bunk. And we'll sink in a post here. We'll have double wide 12-foot gates from Superior Steel. Picked those up at Storla Station the other day. A C-bolt was broke. Luckily it was the outside one. We just slid it off. Dad wants to do, there's just 2 acres or so he wants to hit. So he's gonna do that quick. And then when he gets back, we'll get it on the fertilizer spreader. Although harvest is done, there was one question we received a few times while we were filling these bins. They said, where's the blue conveyor? The model number on this is 1547, the 47 meaning it's 47 foot long. And we need at minimum a 76 foot auger to reach the top of those big bins. So we're not able to use this, but it is great for unloading and dumping into a semi. I just realized that might have been confusing earlier. Yeah, that C-bolt broke and we don't have anything to replace it, so we would have fixed it right if we would have had the part, but it just made more sense since it was an end one. We didn't have the part and Dad just has a little bit to do. We just take that side one off. Alright, and we're going to be variable rating, you know, putting lots of fertilizer in some spots and none in some other ones. So, hopefully everything works. He's ready to go. He didn't make it very far. Oh my. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I forgot. Dad and I just built a beautiful gate over here, and I don't have a stretcher. Before we tackle that, this morning the price of corn and beans is up, so I'm gonna sell a little bit of each of them. I'm wondering what your soybean bid is today. Okay, this is Cole Sunny, and I'd like to sell the rest of my beans. Don't have to worry about that no more. Hey Kyle, looking to see what your corn price for January is. I'd like to price 5,000 bushels. The goal of grain marketing is to get a good average price. Deep cut. Dad got done about 200 acres. I'm gonna go most of the day today. Get that semi empty. Dad's just taking off. He's going to see if he can get some cattle bought. We gotta start filling our lots. You know, we made a bunch of feed. We got a nice pile of silage, nice bunkers full of wet corn, so we got feed, we just need the cattle, and that's Dad's mission today. So today we're also starting our liquid sulfa, and we gotta have the right rate, so we can't leave the float on all day, so we just gonna have to fill this. And on the first day we do about 1 gallon, one whole jug per tank, and then on day 2, 3, and 4 we do a half gallon to a full tank. We just feel like we've had some pretty healthy calves the last few years that when we've been trying that. Tank's feeling slow. Tiny Dog says he'd like to go for a ride, so we're gonna go get some dog food at Storeless Station. Buckle up. All right, back to it. I think it'll just take one more load to empty out the rest of that semi. This feels a bit like starting a rocket ship with all the buttons and switches. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we get our auto steer ready. Man, look at these calves though. Just one balling in the corner yet. Most of them laying down or eating. It's going very well. What do you think? What do you think, pal? Calf's water tank's feeling pretty slow. And we've put a few acres on here. Might as well give it a grease while I got some time. We haven't talked about the rye in a long time. You know, I drilled it late September. Just a couple days later, we got a half-inch rain, and we haven't had really any measurable rain since then, but it looks pretty incredible. Only having a half-inch in the last over 2 months. Yeah, that'll be really nice to put calves on this spring again. Just saw a coyote run into the trees. He's just lucky I'm too far away, I don't have a gun, and I'm also a bad shot. Other than that, he would be done for. So I got a problem. I've done that half of the field. I got all the way down there to go. And I'm out of fertilizer. It don't make no sense to me. When you put a prescription in and you order the amount of fertilizer that the prescription says, you would think it would come out pretty close to all right. And it still says we have 5,000 in the tank. But if you look at the tank, it's empty. Well, it is empty. Just feel like I didn't accomplish what I set out to do. Ran out of some fertilizer. Where did it go? The world wants to know. Well, it is what it is, and I appreciate you watching. As always, love to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.